to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews. Dang, damn it. Alright, we're just going to keep rolling. Keep rolling. I got to get that out of my mind. It's going to be a process. But yeah, a lot of my videos are still saying that because I said that before my rebrand. So what is my rebrand? Well, simply put, if you see everything, I'm just Redneck Snack now. I drop and food reviews, and some it was just and food, just because I feel like it just flows better if I'm Redneck Snack. Anyways, pumpkin spice season is in full force. Most coffee places now offer it, so you can go to Starbucks, Dunkin', even Wawa, and you can try it. My coworker said that they prefer the pumpkin spice from Wawa, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out. I've had Dunkin's, I've had Starbucks. I definitely prefer Starbucks. Between the two, I just think it's got a stronger flavor. The coffee's just more enjoyable. But we're going to see with Wawa. I don't think Wawa's going to top it, but we'll see. And then I'll be trying the pumpkin pie ice latte from Cracker Barrel. And maybe down the line I could get a chance at trying Pilot Flying J's. Their take on it. They also got a couple new coffees I want to look into from their standpoint as well. So I might be back at Wawa. There's some other coffees I'm looking at, but this is just simply the pumpkin spice. We've got some new items. There's like a caramel oat milk latte, and then there was a mocha pumpkin spice, which honestly you can get that anywhere. You can just tell them you want a mocha with pumpkin spice flavoring. That's just no big deal. Now the sun's going down a little bit, so you can see me a little bit better. That bright light is not as distracting, but it is what it is. So it is evening, and I am going to upload this probably during an evening session. I feel like that's the perfect time to upload it. But yep, simply put, this doesn't have a huge orange color, but that's fine. We don't care about orange colors. Look, it looks like it's floating. Maybe I should start grabbing cups like that. But yeah, I mean, what matters is the taste. If it has good pumpkin spice flavor and the coffee tastes good, then we're gonna enjoy it and we're gonna love it. I haven't had the best experience with Wawa's coffees. Some of my more favorite things have been like their smoothies. I liked the Most Stuff Oreo, and then I thought the Chips Ahoy smoothie was pretty decent. A lot of people loved it. You can still possibly get it. Now, you could probably, see about trying to get that mixed with pumpkin spice. That would be interesting. But they also had a pumpkin spice cookies and cream smoothie. That was interesting. But again, if anywhere carries like a pumpkin and spice flavor for like milkshakes and stuff, you can probably always get that turned into a cookies and cream pumpkin spice. Just as a heads up, I mean, I want y'all to know there's more than the options that are on the menu. And I've always been kind of criticized for these reviews that I do. It's like people are like, oh, you need to be creative, or y'all are just basic. But I'm out here and I like to try the stuff. I'm here to review what's on the menu, but I also like to tell you what you can get that's not on the menu, just so you know. So I like letting you know. I'm not going to lean towards anything here. I'm just telling you what I think of the product, and then I'm going to give you suggestions. So, But anyways, before we get to this review, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. The sun's... Redneck Snack. Redneck Snack. My Instagram is Redneck Snack. Don't go to Redneck Snack and Food. It'll lead to a deactivated, window. That sun's gotten bright again. I just wish the clouds would go back over it. But it is what it is. We got our thumbnail in, so let's start drinking. The coffee flavor is a bit strong. I'm not sure I taste a lot of pumpkin spice. Like it's there. You can tell it's there. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I would even say I think I like Dunkin' more. It's intriguing. No doubt about that. My But for the most part, it just tastes like coffee. Like, there's not even really a color here to kind of distinguish that, hey, there's pumpkin spice in here. But I smell it. I think I definitely smell it. Like, I don't think that's just coffee. I think I smell like notes of cinnamon and, you know, other the nutmeg. So yeah, it's definitely there, but it's not amazing. It's more of like merely an okay drink. I talked about how I go about rating something a 6, and I think this would go there in like a 6. Like, it's not terrible. It's not something I would say don't get. It's just not something I would say, whoa, you gotta get this. Like, there's other options, I would always say, when I give something a 6. It's just like, if you're at Wawa, or if you're very curious and you want to see what it's like, that's totally fine. I'm not going to stop you, and you shouldn't stop yourself. But, keyword but, it's not anything special. So yeah, that's my review. It's pretty much, it's not an overly, you know, convincing pumpkin spice flavor. The coffee tastes just fine, but it's not a high grade flavored coffee either. So it's just a fine, okay drink that's not gonna, you know, knock your socks off by any means. But if you're at Wawa for whatever reason, which people do go to Wawa for plenty of things, if you're at Wawa, maybe you'll want to go and try this. I don't know. I'm not your advisor, but I am a reviewer, so I do know some things. Some people kind of like to, you know, contradict what I'm saying. Don't listen to them. Opinions are subjective, but most of the time I would say I'm right. You know, we're not always going to agree on things, but that's just my opinion. It's an okay. Hello, guys. I gave the Wawa pumpkin spice one more chance. Of course, I'm still thinking about getting the pumpkin spice Oreo smoothie, or pumpkin spice cookies and cream smoothie, but that's aside from the point. So hopefully some editing will make this flow a little bit more seamlessly. But yeah, so I guess I'll cut out the yee at the end and the goodbye. But yeah, so I went back looking for the daggone Voodoo Mountain Dew. Been to a ton of places, and I mean a ton of places around 757. I'm getting pissed off because all these places are getting it early. It's coming out. I got a daggone Pepsi distribution center, not a huge one, but you know, a big enough one where you know they got it, and they ain't sending it out. So I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting angry. Keeping my eye out for the Pepsi truck somewhere. You know, trying to see, hey, is it coming? But anyways, so I went to Wawa looking for that. No luck, of course. But I was like, you know, I like to toy around the menu, see if there's anything interesting. And yesterday, so my issue yesterday was when I went to the specific pumpkin spice menu, the iced latte wasn't showing up. They had a freaking mocha pumpkin spice, but the pumpkin spice wasn't showing. So then I toyed around and went to iced lattes section that wasn't pumpkin spice, and it was there. Well, I ordered it, and it didn't taste like there was a lot of pumpkin spice. Like, it wasn't flavorful. And I was a bit disappointed. So I gave it like a 6. So when I ordered this pumpkin spice cold brew, I was like, this is not going to be any different. It's just going to be a cold brew, you know. Well, I will say they did put pumpkin spice in the other drink, because you could see little, you know, spice pieces and cinnamon and everything you need to see. But the thing is, I don't think they put a ton. Unless I'm wrong, I don't think they put a ton. Now with this one, again, I felt like I was kind of struggling to get that flavor. It did have a lot more sweeter aspect to it. I did taste flavor. I just wasn't sure if I was sold on it being like pumpkin spice flavor. And so when I keep sipping, I can tell it's kind of stuck to the bottom. And you can see right there. So I got my new one. Here's an even better look. Look at that. That looks a lot like pumpkin pie. if it looked like a syrup. So, you know, the more I drank it, you know, the better it got. I think it kind of got worse with the latte that I drank. But that got better. And at the end, it was kind of thick. Like, it was harder to, like, kind of drink. But the flavor was kind of like it was just, they took pumpkin pie and just slammed it in there. So now I kind of understand why my coworker loves it so much. If they mix it right, the pumpkin flavor is spot on. Like, it's there. It's great. It's fantastic. And I love Starbucks. But I think that kind of does stand toe to toe if they do it right. I don't think either time they did it all that right. Now, the man did take his time today to do this. So I was watching and I appreciate it. The last time, I think it took, you know, it didn't take as long. Seemed like there was just as many customers. But I think they kind of half-assed it. This time, we got a better drink. And so I still would give this particular drink that I had maybe 7.5 and 8. Just because, you know, I wish it was mixed a little bit better, but I think that's just the syrup kind of has a hard time mixing in there. But I did notice on like the menu thing, it's supposed to be orange. And if you saw my drink yesterday, it wasn't orange. If you would have seen that, it wasn't really orange. But you can see the orange syrup, you know, orange tinted syrup on the bottom. So it's definitely, you know, there. It's definitely, you know, it's supposed to turn it orange, but something's off with both of these drinks I got. This one was an improvement for sure. So I apologize if I may have scared you off there, but I will put in the title initial thoughts and then also a revisiting of it. So I think this is definitely an interesting review that you just watched. If you watched it through and through, it's definitely a good review to watch, because, you know, sometimes we get reviews wrong, or sometimes the restaurant does it wrong. And like, that's why I didn't do the Walker Hayes review, because, you know, I didn't want to cut it up in little pieces and all that. It's just kind of tedious to have to try it again. And so and that's why I kind of get annoyed, is just having to try things over, is because that's not good for my health. It's definitely not good for your mental health, being told 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you know, different things. So I could tell you, if they do it right, I definitely try and go during a time of day when it's not busy. But if they do it right, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a great drink. So their pumpkin spice syrup is really good. Definitely better than Dunkin'. And I think it stands toe to toe with good old what's it called? Oh, Starbucks. So I do have to try McDonald's. I don't remember if I've ever had McDonald's pumpkin spice, but I will be trying that. I will do a review on that too. So if there's any other pumpkin spice things that I should try, besides Starbucks, Dunkin', Wawa, McDonald's, and Pilot, Flying J, I think I'm going to try too. Just let me know. I definitely am going to keep my eye out for, what place was it I was just had in my mind? There was a place I was thinking would do. Oh, Krispy Kreme. I'll keep my eye out for Krispy Kreme. I feel like that's something they've done or will do. But other than that, if you've got any other suggestions, just, you know, throw them in the comments. I feel like you guys just don't comment enough, you know. A while ago, I was struggling to get y'all to like and comment my videos. I think y'all are doing a little bit better on the like part, but y'all got to get more involved on the comment part. I want y'all to engage with me, you know, say something about me, say I'm a great dude, say I'm funny to watch, you know, troll around some. I like comments, so if you could just throw that in there. I like suggestions. Like this one guy, I forget his name, he's newer, so I apologize, but he said, you know, I want to throw in my own recipes, be creative, and, you know, say some interesting things. And I was like, it's the comment section. It's a forum for anything you want to say. Unless it's spam, I'll get rid of the spam, because those stupid bots piss me off. But if you want to troll me, you want to roast me, you want to praise me, you want to say something random, you want to give suggestions, ideas, be creative, you know, engage with each other, that's what I'm here for. I'm not just here to give you a show. I'm here to provide good, valid information to you, but also have fun and to interact with you. I want a community. I don't want this to be just about me. I want it to be about you guys. So if y'all can just start interacting more, I would love that. I really would. I would appreciate it. That would really make me feel good. It would make me feel like I'm doing this for other reasons other than to make myself, happy. I do enjoy this. I love doing this, and I take pride in it. But I would also love just to talk. That's part of, YouTube. So I love talking to y'all. I have time. I'm not at the point where I can't react to every comment. I still, we're still there where it's like, if y'all start ramping up, I might have a harder time. But right now I'm reacting and loving every comment I can. So I'm here. I'm always here. So just feel free to talk. Anyways, yeah, that just came out of my mind out of nowhere, but I guess the title's going to have to change even more than I thought it would. Initially, it was going to be Wawa Pumpkin Spice Latte Review. Now it's going to be Wawa Pumpkin Spice Double Take Review and suggestions to my followers or subscribers, whatever. But yeah, I really want this thing to grow. I think my Instagram's really doing well. I think, we're getting more likes on the photos. We're getting more comments. A couple accounts, more focused on the comments than others, but we're still getting those. And it's got a lot of followers, I think this is kind of struggling to keep up with that. But I would like for them to kind of, ride each other. I don't want this one to just straggle off. So if y'all could just, keep commenting, make a community out of this, that would be fantastic. But yeah, this is probably a 20-minute review now altogether. I don't even remember how long the review yesterday was that I did, because I did this the day after. But as you can see, I got a different shirt on. But yeah, I let that off my chest, and hopefully I'll see y'all around.